Hey everybody, I'm the Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. You are watching Open. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, coming up on today's show, we're here from an independent activist and the president and CEO of an organization that is providing support services to end the cycle of homelessness. And we'll sit down with a behavioral health associate on VNS Health, who will highlight resources and mental health support services for families and children dealing with anxiety, depression, and so much more. And plus, we'll hear from the founder and CEO of an organization that is providing educational resources for young people in underserved communities. And finally, we'll speak to a dance institute shining a light on the rich tapestry that is African dance and promote their upcoming Cultural Rising Dance Conference. So all you have to do is sit back, kick off your shoes, and relax your feet. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. We're wide open. Here we go. I'm your host, the Doc Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, our next guests are an independent activist and the president and CEO of Project Renewal. They join us to highlight their organization's impact on ending the cycle of homelessness and shine a light on the support services that are opening in our community. So please welcome to the show Eric Rosenbaum and Shams DaBaron. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Look. You guys got to clap too.
Yeah.
Well, listen, there's a whole lot happening in our community, and I'm sure you guys want to shine a light on some of the things that you're participating in. Eric and Shams, welcome, first of all. And can you explain a little bit about the Project Renewal's holistic approach to supporting those experiencing homelessness?
Sure. Project Renewal started about 58 years ago with a program on the Lower East Side of Manhattan helping individuals struggling with alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
Today, we're a multi-service organization operating throughout the city, providing shelter and housing, healthcare, educational and workforce development opportunities, focused mostly on individuals who have experienced homelessness, along with mental illness and substance use disorders, or people coming out of prison.
Yeah. And Shams, how did you get involved?
Well, I have a lengthy history of struggling with homelessness. I grew up in foster care since the age of 2, started experiencing homelessness at the age of 10, was permanently discharged into the streets with no safety net at the age of 12. During the pandemic, I entered a project, right before it, I entered a Project Renewal shelter. Was kind of forced to stay there due to some of the policies under the Blasio administration. And I kind of rose to prominence as not activist, but as the homeless hero during the pandemic while we were transferred at the Lucerne Hotel. And so our collaboration came in fighting against the then mayor's attempt to move us from that hotel into another hotel, and been going ever since. Yeah,
and that's been your personal experience throughout life from then until now. Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Yeah, you can say that. It's not all gloom and doom, but at the same time, you know, the experience of being a foster kid, what they call a throwaway kid, and also raising my son in a family shelter system, and then as a single adult when he aged out and I had to navigate either street homelessness or shelter and stuff like that, just gives me well-rounded understanding of what it's like to be housing insecure and homeless.
And Shams is he's just one person out of a lot of the people who've come through your organization.
We house about 3,000 people every night in an entire spectrum of housing, from very transitional shelter to permanent supported housing. And almost all of those environments provide supportive services like primary care, psychiatry, substance use treatment, educational and workforce opportunities, to really build not just housing, but to create a community that really supports people.
Oh, Shams looks good. Doesn't it look good, ladies and gentlemen? Give him a big round of applause. Yeah. You come along. He's working with you now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on our board of directors.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So, I went from sleeping in the shelter to actually serving on the board of directors, board of trustees. So I get to help shape policy and, help Project Renewal basically understand things from the perspective of someone that lived the life, that has that experience.
So, Eric, when Shams steps into the room of the board of directors, people know, and this is a person who's been through it.
It's real.
He's come all the way through it,
Yeah, and, the one thing that's important is finding the value and elevating the voices of people with lived experience, not just myself, but a lot of people with different dynamics of the homeless experience or being housed and insecure. And different groups and subpopulations have their own challenges. So being an example, which is the most important thing, of someone who lived that but can have a seat at the table, at the decision-making table, is important.
Shams, do you get the opportunity to talk to some of the people who are coming in off the streets?
I do it all the time. I do it all the time. So this is where I say that it's more than activism, it's more than advocacy. Yesterday marked 5 years since we have moved into the Lucerne Hotel. So within this 5 years, I've evolved to the point where I'm helping to shape policy, how the city addresses homelessness and housing insecurity. But on what people don't know is I also go out in the streets, spend a night once a month in the streets, but I also go out in the streets and I help get people off the streets into safe havens and into ultimately into permanent housing. And in addition to, serving on the board at Project Renewal, I'm also a member of the Mayor's Charter Revision Commission, which is directly addressing housing.
Beautiful. And you know all the spots where people camp out or sleep out?
I wouldn't say I know all, but definitely from the experience, I know,
You know where you would go if you needed to sleep out.
Yeah, because most of the time we're looking for a safe space.
Yeah, I had an older brother that was doing a lot of that. Yeah. And I pulled up to a gas station on 11th Avenue with somebody from the radio station, and I said, "That's my brother with the shopping cart over there." They said, "Get out of here." I said, "No, that's my brother." And I called him over, and he explained all the things that he had to go through at the time. Yeah. And Eric, you know that a lot of people need a lot of help in our city.
They sure do.
Now,
they sure do.
With the way things are going now, are things going to get worse or better? Or we'll still be able to sustain some of the things that we're doing with the organization, since it's been in operation for like 56 years or something like that, you said?
Yeah. This is a crisis, but it's a crisis that's been evolving in slow motion for decades. Today in New York City, everybody estimates that there's a gap of about 500,000 affordable apartments. I think here in the Bronx, 60% of the residents are paying way more than 30 to 40% of their income just for rent.
Yeah.
There's no neighborhood that's really affordable anymore. So the people that you see on the streets who are possibly in a mental health crisis or using substances, that's the tip of the iceberg of people who really are, as Shams said, housing insecure.
Yeah.
So the city's been doing a lot to try and accelerate housing creation, but the gap is enormous.
Yeah. I have some numbers up on the screen now. Talk about those.
About 10,000 people a year that we work with in 2023. About 98% of the people we work with in shelter who are placed on housing still stay there, so they're achieving the housing stability that you really want from shelter. And we served 1.5 million meals through our catering company, City Beat Kitchens. that trains and employs people who have been formerly homeless for great jobs in food services.
Yeah.
You can host a wedding and a bar mitzvah and feed them through City Beat kitchens.
Wow, wow. Can we rewind? And there's a group of people that I want to put up on the screen. Let us know who that group is. Are they all working with you, or they're part of right there?
Oh, wow. That is our occupational therapy team. We have been incredible pioneers in using occupational therapy to help people who often don't know how to do some of the most basic things we take for granted in our daily lives. Personal grooming, shopping, nutrition, showing up for doctor's appointments, taking medication on time. Occupational therapy is an incredible resource, and we have it in every single one of our programs.
Yeah. Shams, is this something that you see that you want the city to participate more in? Something that the organization needs that you want to work?
I have the unique position of working closely with the administration. So whenever I want something done,
you let them
I
know.
just make a call to Brother Mayor or Sister so-and-so, and it gets done. Yeah. So if you look at, my history, things like elimination of the 90-day rule, which allows people to start the process of getting a voucher on day one as opposed to waiting 90 days to do it. We're impactful for that. I brought 50 homeless people, formerly homeless people, into City Hall to meet, since the start of administration, meet once a month with the deputy mayors and agency heads relevant to housing and homelessness. I'm also helped to orchestrate and coordinate with the City of Yes Housing Initiative. So most of the work that I do is closely tied to the administration dealing with housing and homelessness. I do it as a volunteer. Nobody pays me. I don't need a title. I don't need a job. The title I got is the homeless hero. They call me the housing hero now and stuff. So,
but you need to get paid for it now, though.
Nah, well,
come on, man.
Well, I did set up a real estate development company. And the thing with me, when you talk about going to what your question was, is I'm a person that looks at trying to provide solutions.
Yeah.
So originally, 5 years ago, I was just seeing the problem of it, and I was experiencing the problem.
Yeah.
So that's what I talked about. But I knew quickly, like, hey, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time talking about the problem. I want to get to the solution.
Right.
And I learned that the solution to homelessness is housing. Yeah. And so I set up a real estate development company in order to do that. And right now, that company is going to be responsible for bringing 1,000 units of housing to Harlem.
Yeah. I'm just saying the man is worthy of his wages. So you got to get paid. But there's more ways to get paid than from just monetarily.
So I was intentional about that.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is show people that a person can go from sleeping on a park bench, sleeping in a cardboard box, sleeping on a train, sleeping in a shelter. A person can go from that. And without money, without any white savior, anything like that, without any organizational support, you can start where you at.
Yeah.
And I started by changing me, how I thought, how I did things, and then always trying to outdo myself, always challenging myself. So each year I say, okay, this year I'm going to influence politics. This year I'm going to influence the city and how they address policies and their policies. And then now I'm moving into real estate development. But it's really just to show that we can do that. But I did it intentionally saying, you can also do it without money. And so now, though, it's like,
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm tired of getting those late notices.
That's right.
But the example, because I've been very prominent in the space in these 5 years, the example for a person that is in the shelter to see when I go back to Project Renewal and I see my peers, and when they see like, wow, I just showed them what's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I get back to you, Eric, what do you tell people who are homeless and who are looking for a way out? I know you speak to them all the time, but that person that you see, you can look in their eyes and you can tell that they need some sort of help, want a way out, but it's blurry for them.
Yeah. It's very difficult, and the whole concept is basically meeting them where they're at. I think I have an ability, because I've lived it, to kind of speak the language and kind of give them some sense of hope just in the fact that I've been there, and then kind of like direct them to different resources that when I was out there, I didn't even know they existed. So now that I'm much more aware, I'm able to like give them that sense of hope. And I stay with people. When I get them and they get my number, they call me anytime. Many of the people, especially men, a lot of young black men are going through a lot of bad experience with housing insecurity and homelessness.
Yeah.
And then the mental health issues come with that. So I have a lot of people, quite a few, who have called me and they're on the brink of suicide.
Yeah.
And talking them through like, hey, give me a second, let me make a call, I got you. And then sending the right type of help. I know how to speak their language, but I also know what type of help that they may be needing.
Yeah.
And then the beauty of this is I get them to trust me, they go inside, they get the support that they need, mental health and otherwise, and I stay with them. And then you see 3-6 months later, they're sending me a text saying, I got my keys. Oh my God, thank you.
Man.
You saved my life. And I tell them, I said, no. I didn't save your life. You saved your life.
Saved your life.
You know, you stuck with it. You trusted. You did that, but that's your power. You know, and they say, well, you got to come by. I got to get you something to eat. You know, I'm make a dinner. And I said, no. You don't have to do nothing except pay it forward.
Yeah. But you know the old commercial, no, it's not fried, it's shake and bake, and I'll help. I don't know how far you go back with that one. But you know, it's all a love thing. It's a circle of love, and you guys help them out. Eric, finally, before we wrap up, how do you put all these things together? Homelessness, mental health, substance abuse, criminal justice?
Over the years, we've built kind of a complicated organization because we provide a lot of services that are licensed and regulated and funded by the city, by the state, by the federal government. But I like to think that we are big enough to have all of the services or most of the services that the people we work with need, but we're small enough that we actually know each one of those people by name. We know where they live. We meet them where they live. We bring to them what they need. We partner with them to achieve their goals. And I think that's the recipe for success for us.
There's that big title right there, Eric Rosenbaum, MS, MBA, President and Chief Executive Officer, Project Renewal, and Shams DaBaron, Independent Activist and Board Member, Project Renewal. Thank you guys. You guys are a wonderful tag team, I tell you. Don't they put it together? Give them a big round of applause. Thank you guys for all you do in our community. We really, really appreciate you, and we need you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You know, God is good all the time.
All the time.
That is a
all
blessing.
the time.
It is
God
a
is good.
blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll
right.
take a quick break. I've got more open coming your way next. Stand by. Thank you.
We're gonna start the show right now. This is my favorite part. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, this is Angel, and I am one of the instructors for the in-studio production. Here at BronxNet, we offer classes that can help you elevate, expand, and start your television career. All you have to do is sign up at bronxnet.org/education. For the past 7 years, I have been in various productions, spanning from talk shows, independent films, news reports, art displays, teachings, musical performances, and many more. Ain't that right, Angel? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Angel. There are a lot of creative individuals that we're just waiting to sign up for the class. And if I may, can I also express thank you, Angel. That's all the time we have left. Visit bronxnet.org/education and become a producer by taking the course. The class I offer is also in English, en español y también bilingüe. Nos vemos en la próxima clase.
welcome back. You know, we think of summer as a time for kids to relax and have fun, and it is. But for some Bronx families, it also brings extra challenges, especially when it comes to mental health. Without the daily routine and support that school provides, some kids may feel more alone or struggle with things like anxiety and depression. In fact, about 1 in 5 young people in the Bronx face mental health issues. That's why it's important for parents and caregivers to know how to support their children during this time and all year round, of course. And here with us, we have a young lady. She said, you know, things are tough, but, you know, we work it out. She's got the tips and resources. Her name is Chelsea Feliciano. She's a behavioral health associate from VNS Health Children and Family Support Team.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
for coming in and sharing this wonderful experience with us.
Thank you for having me.
Here in the Bronx, what kind of mental health challenges do you see most often with children and youth, especially during the summertime?
Normally we see more of depression and anxiety for children within the ages of 5 to 21. That's more of a high risk right now, especially in the summertime, because...
Why in the summertime, though?
I think it's more because of they're not used to their schedule. Like their routine is changing now, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for, you know, children, especially within the ages of like 5 to 18, they're going to school for 12 years out of their life, right? And they have a consistent routine. They wake up early, they go to school, they're with their friends, they're with their teachers and so forth.
Yeah.
But in the summertime, sometimes they don't have that option, right? And they didn't have the opportunity to be placed into summer school, summer camp, or anything of that nature. So now they're just left with not doing nothing and having their mind scattered around and stuff.
Yeah. So how does your organization step in and try to correct that?
So my organization is, well, who I work for. I work in VNS Health. Yes, and we're located in the Bronx. It's named the Friends location, and it's on 153rd and 3rd Avenue. And we have a lot of mental health and behavioral health agencies and grant programs that basically work in the community of the Bronx. Our program is the Children Family Support Team, and we work with the ages of 5 to 21 with mental health and behavioral health. Yeah. And within that time, we're a short-term program that go into the homes and supply the families of free therapy at the house.
Yeah. And what are some of the other things that you do with the families in order to try to correct the child? So
normally within that time, I say a short-term program from 4 to 6 weeks, but it can get extended to a max of 14 weeks. Within that time, we like to do, as we will assess and treat, we'll do a treatment plan for our children. So the children have the opportunity of providing goals on what they would like to work in within that time and how they want to go about it. There's sometimes that we have families that just need resources in the community and how to get other supports in the community for themselves and the family. So we like to work with. It changes a lot, but this is something that we like to focus on within our kids.
And how do the children and families benefit from your services?
It's in the benefit of the comfort of their own home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of serious issues now with mental health and behavioral health of how it has a stigma. There's a lot of families who are embarrassed to ask for help and to ask for resources, right? So we like to go into the comfort of their home. It's private, nobody needs to know. And we like to, you know, provide therapy in the house.
How do you reassure these families that, you know, it's okay to ask for services? We're here for you. We love you. It's a circle of love. How do you embrace them and let them know that and feel that?
Well, that's a good question, because for me, I'm more of a solution-focused type of person. I like to be real in the moment, and I like to just be honest, like, hey, I came from a background that's similar to like you guys, right? And look at me being able to support you guys in whatever care that is needed. So within that time, I like to give that sense of reality, like, hey, even though you you are in need and you need the support and you don't feel like you want to go out into an outpatient clinic or anything of that nature, you could do it in the comfort of your own home, around your family. Your family could also get resources as well. And you guys could basically, you know, work together joint. Some options don't have that, right?
Yeah,
and it's all one-on-one.
Yeah, and you let them know that, you know, I know there's a stigma out there, but
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
it's okay
Yeah, definitely.
to
So
ask for help.
it is okay, you know, it is okay to actually sit there and talk about your feelings and talk about your emotions. Everybody is entitled to their emotions and feelings, and it's how you go about it, right? So within that time of working with CFST, we like to definitely work with our families, hands on hands with them. You know, if we feel that we're not giving them the best result ever, we like to stay there and try our hardest to support them
Yeah.
any way possible.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Thank
girl.
you.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Chelsea, you've been doing it for some time now, right?
Yes.
How long have you been doing it?
So I've been within VNS Health. I just made 6 years last week, Tuesday.
Congratulations. That's a milestone,
Thank you.
man.
Yes, thank you. And within the CFST program, I want to say I've been with them exactly 5 years. But I had my little stepping stones
Yeah.
into the program. So when I started, I was a social work assistant who was going to the home and had the caseload. So this
Yeah.
is why it's a little sense of comfortability for me, where I go into the homes and talk to the parents, guardians, you know, grandparents, or even neighbors, right, who are interested as well. And within that time, I gained that experience, and then I moved into the intake coordinator.
What are some of the things that you've learned within those 6 years that you can apply to what you want to do in the future? Because we're going to let everybody know on TV and at VNS where you hope to go or be in the next 5 years.
Like, manifest. You know, it's funny because I was a part of the Lehman College in 2019, and
right.
I studied psychology here, right? And then when I graduated, I did not think I was gonna move into so quickly into the social service field. And within that time, you know, I want to say it changed so quickly for me, and working in the community is my goal on what I want to do. I like to work in my community and so forth. So I would like to say, you know, like within the next couple of years, I would like to supervise one of these groups that's in VNS, right, to manifest it. And to definitely, you know, I'm obtaining my master's in a couple of weeks. So,
all right. Another big round of applause.
So within that time, I would like to do some psychotherapy.
Well, you got the foundation for it all. You're building it up. You
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
And VNS hears you, and our community hears you.
I'm glad.
It'd be wonderful to have you in the community with your wonderful experience.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that, to support my community, people who are like me and I'm like them as well.
That's great, great. So if someone watching feels that their child or family might need support, how can they contact the Children and Family Support Team?
Okay. So for us, if you would like to get in contact with us directly within our office, you could contact the 718-742-7000 number and just ask for the CFST program. You could ask for myself, Chelsea Feliciano. Or you could do the external referral source within VNS Health on their website on vnshealth.org. And yeah, they could basically, you know, click the behavioral health section and then just look for any services that they're actually interested in for themselves.
What would you tell families who think that they may have a problem but who are afraid to reach out to an organization like yours?
It's okay. You know, as I stated before, you are entitled to your feelings, your emotions. You're okay. It's okay to be resistant at times, but it's also a good thing to actually sit there and try to educate yourself on how to improve yourself and just be there for your child. If you're noticing that your child's behaviors are changing or anything like that and it's causing a concern for you, you know, don't hesitate to just ask for the support. We are workers here who are actually willing, who would love to actually be a part of your family dynamic for the next couple of weeks or so, just to support you any way possible.
Chelsea, would you like to give a shout out to some of your team members?
CFST, I love you guys. I'm so proud of all of you, and I wish the best with all your endeavors within VNS Health.
Any of your friends here today?
Yes, I have Malia and I have BB from VNS Health.
Thank you. Give us the website and social media one more time.
Okay. You could look at us on vnshealth.org, and for social media, we're also known as VNS Health. And if you want to get in contact with us directly at the Friends location in the Bronx at East 153rd Street, it's 718-742-7000.
There you go. Chelsea Feliciano. You know, there was a Jose Feliciano. Are you guys related?
No, I'm related to Chill Feliciano.
All right.
Yes.
Listen, well, thank you for all the wonderful work that you guys are doing in our community.
No problem. Thank you for having us.
Big shout out to VNS Health. We appreciate you guys. Yes, yes. All right, Chelsea Feliciano,
Thank you.
Behavioral Health Associate with VNS Health. And you're moving on up.
Yes, to the
Ready?
east side.
See, I knew she knew the rest of that. You ready for it? All right, stand by.
Yes, thank
We're good
you.
to go.
Thank you.
All right, more information about the mental health programs, you can go to VNS Health, visit www.vnshealth.org, or call 1-866-986-7691. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Open coming up next. There's a new channel to explore, and it's bringing the classics back to life. During the day, relive the BronxNet originals that sparked conversations and built community. At night, dive into the hip-hop throwbacks that defined a generation. One destination, two powerful lineups. Now playing on Optimum Channel 952, Fios 2138, and streaming at bronxnet.tv. BX Legacy, where history meets the moment. And welcome back. We'll check in with the founder and CEO of the Buddy White Project. He will speak about the mission and the vision of the program and share a special opportunity that, several families, schools, and students will be able to take advantage of this summer. And we'll be joined by the lovable mascot, Kletis, Too Kool. Yeah. There he is, yo. Please welcome to the show, Buddy White and Kletis, Too Kool. So stay in school. Well, that just rhymes. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. See if you squat down just a little bit. Right there you go. Yeah. Now turn. There you go.
That's my guy.
There he is. The mascot. Now tell us about the project, the Buddy White Project, and how you got involved with the Kletis 2 School, how he came on board.
Well, the Buddy White Project, we've been around for some time now, and we put together some great programs that we service young students, starting at the 3rd grade level, and we needed a special guy like Kletis 2 Kool here to implement some of the programs that we put together. He's an educational character, and we start a lot of our resources at the 3rd grade level, and he's a basketball character, but he pitches where sports are great.
Yeah.
But education is the key.
There you go.
And that's his mantra.
Kletis 2 Kool is pretty tall too.
He's about 6'4".
6'4". All right.
Yeah, he's tall.
Still balling?
He gets it in. He gets it in. We got our skills and drills clinic coming up August 2nd, along with our book bag giveaway. Yeah. So yeah, he'll be out there entertaining a little bit.
What made you want to start something like this?
It was a void. We needed to fill the void for the resources for young people.
Yeah.
Young people need all the assistance that they could possibly get, and we found a way to actually tap in with them and make it feel good about education, and this is where Kletis comes in at.
Yeah, but you saw yourself coming along and you said, you know what, I see an opening, I see a void, I see where we can fit and do something to help students become successful?
Absolutely. Like we do an essay contest. We just implemented this essay contest that we do, where young students write essays on how important education is. And I read a whole bunch of these essays. They're amazing. These students now in 3rd grade are writing as if they're in high school and college.
Yeah.
And it's not with AI. I mean, some of it's been used AI, so we have to sit down and really screen through it a little bit.
Right.
But for the most
people
part,
are using that now. So but you
Yeah.
got to make it warm and you put your own thing into it.
absolutely. There was a young lady by the name of Mubaya Hawk. She
Is that her?
Madura.
Madura.
I'm sorry. She's from PS 153.
We have 2 of your students on our website, the MakeTheGrade.org.
Oh, yes.
MakeTheGrade.org, yeah. Those are the 2 winners of the essay contest.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And we end up, well, all the students are winners. So we were able to present her with a laptop. She came to our Black Tie Affair as well with her family. And then we took 67 students down to the Intrepid on a field trip, which was amazing.
Kletis Too Cool was there? Too Cool was there?
Kletis Too Cool was right there with us, and we had a great day. It was a little rainy, but we made it sunshine because all the kids are winners, and it was a great day.
Yeah. How many schools are you dealing with right about now?
We have about 7 under our belt now, and we're going to go gear up for our next essay contest, which will be in the Greenberg, Elmsford area. Yeah, that's the Intrepid.
There's some of your pictures, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Intrepid.
Bring some of those back again so we can talk about it.
So we were able to go up on the deck and see some of the fighter jets and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And some of the families.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a great time. Those are some of the students from PS 153. They wrote some amazing essays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was 67 of them. We met them down there and had a great day.
Are you still playing an instrument or you're a musician? I answer that all the time,
Yeah,
but I want
yeah.
you to tell the public.
Yeah. Musician by heart. We have a love for it. It never goes anywhere. And we've been able to do a few other things. We just put together a classic song that's going to be, we're going to the Grammys with this thing, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, Kletis Too Cool has his own song now. We just was able to put it on Apple Music, Spotify, so you can stream it. And it's an amazing song. It's a catchy song. It's a feel-good song for young students, and we hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you give it to my producer?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's introduce it. Introduce it, and we'll put it on.
Hit single for Kletis Too Cool. Education is the key. We're gonna change the world.
There you go.
If you wanna go far, be a good student, study real hard. You gotta be smart if you wanna make it. And once you get it, nobody can take it. You can be anything, there's no denying this. You can be an astronaut or a scientist. You can get all A's, you can be excellent. You can be a doctor, you can be a president. Education is the key. If we gon' change the world. Education is the key. If we gon' change the world. Success is education. Reading is a path to imagination. Math is science brings innovation. And technology brings information. Third grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Once you finish college, you'll be something. So learn how to read, learn how to write. 'Cause once you do, you'll never take flight.
That's it.
Hey,
That's
there
it.
you go.
That's it. We gotta make sure you guys go out and stream it on all the platforms. We're gonna launch our YouTube channel on Wednesday, which is Buddy White Project on YouTube. You'll see his video on there. We got a whole bunch of cool things for you guys to check out. So we're having fun with it.
There you go. And you're gonna perform it or play it August the 2nd.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're going to make sure everybody understands what the song is about. He's going to come out, he's going to interact with a few people, take some photos, do a meet and greet, do our skills and drills, and it's going to be a great day out there August 2nd.
It's gonna be at the same location. What
Mount
location was
Vernon,
that?
Mount Vernon Dole Center, 250 South 6th Avenue, Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the backyard there.
Oh, it's huge.
You were at a school. Was it a school a year before?
No, we were at the Dole Center.
Was it the Dole Center?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're there. This is our 3rd consecutive year there.
Money earning.
That's it. That's
Mount
where
Vernon.
That's where I'm from. Give Bob a high five. We'll talk to him later.
You got it, my brother. Kletis,
Yeah, he's cool.
too cool.
Yeah, he is. He's great, man. He got a really great spirit. All kids need a superhero, and he's a superhero for education.
Yeah, yeah. What was that experience like for the people that came down for the black tie thing that we did?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, 'cause I know the parents were like excited. They
That
were
was
like,
awesome.
"Oh."
That young lady wrote that essay, and she was able to get up and actually read a small portion of it, and everybody fell in love with her. She spoke really, really well. I was excited to give her a platform where she could actually interact with other people with the essay besides her classmates.
Yeah.
And she did really well. I was really proud of her.
And you got a good team helping you out. Your daughters are part of the team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this project runs because of the team that's in place. The team that's behind the Buddy White project is amazing. They go above and beyond. We just did our book bag stuffing on Saturday.
Yeah.
To get prepared for August 2nd. And everybody chipped in, pitched in, all the volunteers that came out. We had tons of volunteers that come out. So there's a real support system behind the Buddy White project.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to doing some really great work in the community as well.
I know you were having a little situation about getting the book bags because of all the cuts and all of that.
Yes,
Did you overcome that?
Yes, we were able to adjust it a little bit. Those tariffs were a little tough
Yeah.
for a nonprofit organization, but we were able to.
Because you get a lot of the stuff from overseas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In order to make this thing work economically, you have to purchase that way.
Yeah.
And we have some great products. We have some new colors this year.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're just looking.
You're popping them up right there. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, we have some really great new colors. We try to add 2 colors a year, so we're up to about 12 colors now.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
beautiful.
great day. It's a great
Can't
day out
believe
there.
back to school. We're talking about back to school already.
You blink your eyes and it's
I
here.
know. I know. The whole year is like, hey, man, see ya.
We'll be talking about Christmas in a minute.
I know. Well, our gala comes up December 4th.
December 4th?
The first Thursday in December.
Okay. I'm there.
I want to thank all the people who came down to your event. Your mayor was
Mayor
very
Sean
instrumental
Patterson
in
Howard.
making it happen.
She's a big supporter of the Buddy White Project, City Council, all the other agencies, the Youth Bureau, the Youth Shelter. It's important that they get behind programs like this to make it work.
Yeah.
And with that happening in the community, we could do a whole lot of work, a whole lot of great work.
Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Anything different coming up? Anything new after the thing on August the 2nd?
Well, we're actually trying to implement some other projects. Like I said, we're getting ready to come back on. It's a big cycle for us. We'll go from our huge book bag giveaway, which will be August 2nd at the Dole Center, 250 South 6th Avenue. You can go onto the website, buddywhiteproject.com. You can see all the information, all the things we just spoke about with all the students that we serve. And we're also gearing up for that essay contest. This time we're going to serve about 167 students in the Greenberg-Elmsford area. We were able to, we were able to partner with the
Is that Children's
the
Village?
Greenberg Center.
11? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Greenberg Center. There's some really great folks over there, and we were able to partner together and make this thing happen. So we got, for this August 2nd event, we got students coming in from all around Westchester County, White Plains, Yonkers, Greenberg, Elmsford. So we're bringing kids in now just to service them. It's just not the whole Mount Vernon hub, but it's a great day for everybody.
Yeah, but you know what? You look around all year, you see these backpacks on these kids.
Yeah.
All over the place, all over the Westchester and Bronx area
That's
too.
it. That's what we want. We want to make sure that people understand what Kletis Too Cool is all about and what the Buddy White Project can do and how we can come to your community and serve your community.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Where do we go for more information?
BuddyWhiteProject.com.
BuddyWhiteProject.com.
BuddyWhiteProject.com. You can go to all our social media platforms, which is Buddy White Project on Instagram, TikTok. It's all Buddy White Project, Facebook, everything. You name it, Buddy White Project.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Did we miss anything?
I don't believe so.
You got everything in there.
What I wanted to say also, thank you very much for being a part of the Black Tie Affair. That meant a lot for you guys to come out and support. And each year is growing bigger and bigger.
Well, we're with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Bob.
You got it, my brother.
All right.
All right, Buddy White Project, backpack and school supply giveaway. Make sure you check that out. That's August the 2nd.
Yes, it is.
At the Dole Center.
That's it. 250 South 6th Avenue.
Yeah.
I grew up right down the street from there, so that's why it's so important for us to come back to that facility.
That's where Heavy D's mother used to work. She was running that thing for some time.
Right there in the area.
All right. All right, we'll take a quick break. I've got more open. right here. Stand by.
What's up, creative family? Discover your voice with BronxNet Community Media classes. Are you ready to bring your ideas to life? At BronxNet, we offer television production classes for community members ages 18 and over, empowering you to share your vision with the world. Get certified in field production, in-studio production, and our new exciting addition, podcast production. Once certified, you can create your own show to air on one of our 6 TV channels. It all starts with our free Unleash Your Ideas Masterclass, designed to help you plan your show idea and set you up for success on your production journey. This class is offered at the beginning of each month for your convenience. Our dedicated BronxNet team is here to support, encourage, and uplift you every step of the way. Join us and become a part of the creative force that engages and inspires the Bronx community and beyond. Sign up today and start your media journey with BronxNet. Visit bronxnet.org/education to learn more and register. Let's create something amazing together.
There you go. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, our last guest is the founder of Kofago, the Kofago Dance Institute, and it joins us to shine a light on the rich African diaspora and dance culture through his Kofago Dance program. We got to make sure we get that right. Kofago.
Yes, sir.
And highlight some important partnerships, too. A local institution and promote his upcoming dance conference. So please welcome to the show, Kevin McEwen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All
Appreciate
right. How did you start this organization? How did you come up with the name?
The name Kofago comes from 2 separate words in the African diaspora culture. The first one is the notion of Shango that comes from Nigeria, and then the second one is Sankofa, which is also the idea of always remembering where you come from.
Yes.
Shango is considered the deity of drum and dance, so you put the 2 of those together, Shango, G-O, Sankofa, K-O-F-A, Kofago.
And Taraji.
Oh, Taraji, Kofago Taraji is a new project that we just started this summer, and it's a summer youth employment program.
Yeah.
Right now we've got about 7 participants, and what they're doing is that they're literally on tour with our partners, because we do work between the Bronx and Queens. Yeah. So they're currently on tour, a part of the Queensboro Dance Festival, dancing in free events throughout the borough of Queens throughout the summer. In addition to other events that we might get as a company, they perform there too.
So how did you come up with the dance? How did you get involved in it?
How did I get involved in it? Man. Well, it's funny. So I always tell people my mom was a dancer, right? She used to go to the High School of Art and Design. She was really into dance. But I think that I just journeyed into it on my own once I was an adult. I lived in Washington, D.C., went to Hampton University, and after Hampton, moved to Washington, D.C., and I saw
Washington, Maryland, and back to Washington.
Yeah, that whole DMV
that
area.
whole area, yeah.
Shout out to the DMV area.
It's like a tri-state area here.
Exactly, exactly. And I went to a show, and I was just mesmerized by the dances that I saw there, and I wanted to get some more information. And you know, I saw a girl that was cute, and you know, she was a part of the company.
That's usually how it happens.
And so I went there, never saw her, but I was drawn to the community aspects of it, right? So I started as an apprentice dancer. Man. Yeah. There's no
there's no girl that interested and it drew you to the community.
Exactly.
That's a powerful young lady right there.
It is, and so with that being the case, I just got wrapped up in it, and it was something that was so mesmerizing to this day. That was shoot, I was 23 years old at the time. So, you know, that was many, many
And
moons
you're
ago.
what, 25 now?
48.
All right, okay.
So, you know, and that's how I got started into it. And then it's just one foot after the other. And here we are.
So you have the Cultural Rising Dance Conference coming up.
Yes, Cultural Rising Dance Conference. What that is we're fortunate to get funding from the Bronx Art Council. And they gave us a grant, a community engagement grant. So we're partnering with Lehman College, specifically the Department of Art and Humanities, to have this conference on August 22nd and 23rd, right here at Lehman in the Apex building, because that's where the studios are. And the conference is free to all Bronx residents.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, so those are some of my young dancers from Kofago Dance Ensemble, Serena and Aisha. And they will also be there helping to support. Aisha and Serena, they are two of the dancers, but Serena is the project manager for Kofago Taraji.
So when is it going to happen?
It's going to happen in August 22nd and August 23rd, Friday and a Saturday. And it's free to all Bronx residents. That's why, for me, thank you for giving us this platform to get the word out.
Well, we got to let people know.
Definitely.
Whenever you're doing something wonderful and special in our community, we have to create the awareness and let people know that somebody's out here doing some wonderful things, because there's a lot of craziness out there.
Indeed.
But we would like to see the shine in our community too.
Indeed. So it's something that we're really trying to give back to the community. And the thing is too, I'm also part of the faculty here at Lehman College.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the things that I want people to see is that we are here to support the community. And as we support the community, we want them to know that they can come here and see Lehman as a resource as well too.
Yeah. So if you get it sponsored or taken care of or funded, you can present it free of charge to our community.
Exactly.
Why is that so important for you?
Well, I think it's very important because, you know, in today's age, the economy being what it is, you don't want to limit access to creativity and culture.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening is that in the way that the economy is going, people are less inclined to spend money for what they might consider a luxury or something that is not needed or necessary. What we're doing with the funding and the sponsorship that we have is that we're allowing it to be something that's free for Bronx residents and for CUNY students to make sure, that's Josh, to make sure that they can come out without having to feel like they have to pay an exorbitant amount of funds to participate. Yeah, that's Chelsea.
That's your crew there.
Yes, it
They're
is.
doing
Yes,
their
it
thing.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know, and drums are so very, very important. So is dance.
Yes,
we've
it
done
is.
it all throughout the generations, throughout the ages. You know, and there was a time where people came to this country where they didn't allow drums back in the day because it was a form of communication. Boom, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and people understood the language of the drummer.
Exactly.
So people understood that, and so they eliminated the drums, and they came up with spirituals. Wade in the water.
And then you communicate through the spirituals.
There you go. So if you're going to wade in the water, that means if you're going to run away, get in the water, because the hound dogs can't sniff you out.
Exactly.
You know, just a part of it.
I see you a folklorist over there. I see you. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's good.
So let me open up the show for you then. I'll talk some of this normally.
I wouldn't mind.
But how important is it to bring people together? The importance of partnerships with local institutions like Lehman College.
Oh, it's very important. I think that one of the things that I push as an academic is the notion of community.
Yes.
Right? And I think that
I love it.
As an institution such as Lehman, one of the most beneficial ways that they could be a part of the community is to show the community that they exist here as a resource for that community. And I think that this is going to be one of those options and one of those ways that we can do that. But in addition to that, we want to be able to bring people here and be like, look, we're here to serve you, right? And I think that that is something that is going to be really, really critical with this programming that we have. And it's only the beginning, right? This is going to be our first time out with it, but it definitely won't be the last.
And to shine a light on African dance. And
Exactly.
drumming, Your background, are you from Africa and Nigeria? I mean, we all are, but you know.
I'm originally born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn's in the house. Here we go.
Born at Kings County Hospital.
Yeah.
And so, you know, my mom comes from Queens, Astoria Projects. My dad
I'm from Queensbridge.
Oh, okay. So you know. And then my dad is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Trinity to the bone.
Exactly. So the culture's always been there.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's always been, my journey is how can you combine culture, community, prosperity, and just a way of unifying a collective as one.
Yeah.
And this is a good way of doing it.
You got it in you, Trinidad and Tobago, and you got the big, the West Indian American Day parades going up Brooklyn. Going up Eastern Parkway.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would say, get something to wave it. Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn. Here we go.
Well, one of my biggest projects was at the West Indian Day Parade in 2018, working with Sesame Flies International.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you familiar?
Yeah, we work with them. Yeah.
So Sesame Flies, they had us put about 150 dancers on the road. And that actually, I took some of those dances and started my dance company, Kofago Dance Ensemble.
Yeah.
So there's all everything that you're talking
connected.
about.
It's all connected.
You're actually preluding this story. So that's a good thing.
I keep telling you, it's all the circle of love.
It is.
It all comes back to, you know, one thing. I mean, one thing leads to the next.
Indeed.
We sew it all together. How many participants are in your organization?
Well, let's break up the organization. In the senior company, Kofago Dance Ensemble, we have about 15 participants that are in it. With the junior company, Kofago Taraji, we have about 7. And then in addition to that, we have about 8 or 9 musicians altogether.
Yeah.
So that's the whole crew altogether.
Are you being funded well? You need funding?
We
always need some extra funding.
We lost funding, actually. We won a grant from the National Endowment of the Arts, but then had it taken away with the new administration. And yeah, we do need funding. It's 2025 is a different year, and it's a different beast.
I'm going to give you a camera real quickly. You got 30 seconds.
Thank you very much for your time. We are undergoing a new campaign called 50 to 50K, looking for $50 donations from 1,000 people so that we can raise $50,000. So that's coming. You can find that information on kofagodance.net, as well as the Culture Rising Dance Conference at kofagodance.net/culture-rising for more information. If you want to email or support us, you can also get us at The Institute at kofagoinstitute.net.
Hey, Kevin, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you
Keep
for
doing
having
what you're
me.
doing, my brother.
Appreciate it.
All right. Kevin McEwen, founder, Kofago Dance Ensemble. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank our guests for joining us and you all viewers for tuning in and checking it all out. Keep following us on social media at BronxNet TV. Always remember this, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. To choose your choice, let the choice control the choose. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can and you will. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee, and I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. I love you all. Peace.